Now we have Amazon, who has earnings coming up today. For those of you who do not know, it's going to be very, very, very important to look at AWS. For a lot of you guys, I don't know if you know this, but I believe that Amazon's business is actually loses money if you didn't count AWS. I believe that like the core business without AWS would actually lose money if it wasn't for Amazon Web Services. So Amazon's going to report on today, the 27th. Expectations for revenue is 124.6 billion. EPS is 22 cents. So wide guidance range for operating income of 0 to 4 billion, and analysts expect the mark of 3 billion. So we'll see what guidance is going to be. Very key as usual with Amazon and with like any big tech company. The consensus estimate for Q2 is that revenue is going to be 130.1 billion. EPS is going to be 31 cents. Operating income is going to be 4.74 billion. As always, AWS is going to be top of mind. They're looking for a 15% year over year growth during the quarter to 21.16 billion, down 20% growth. Down from 20% growth in Q4 and 37% increase from a year ago. JP Morgan noted recent shareholder letter outlined that there's still strong customer demand for AWS and a positive long-term growth outlook, which is going to bode well for the readout. So overall, Amazon's conference call should include updates on consumer spending trends, which is very important. Consumer spending has been huge. Overall, consumers in general have just been resilient. The company's job cuts, which is going to be very important, and other cost-cutting measures in place. The wild card with the call could be an update from execs on Amazon's new chips that have been generating attention. They head into the earnings report with 14 out of 17 EPS revisions to the downward side. Okay, so overall, those are the key metrics to be looking at. Keeping an eye at AWS. It's already up massive right now. Like I re-entered my leap position because I wanted to get back into my long-term leaps on Amazon. I ended up entering with something much further out in time. I'm already up like $4,000 on these. I'm very, very happy. I'm hoping that we see a really good push up. I think that if they can smash earnings, we can easily see within the next couple of months Amazon pushing back up to 131, which I think will obviously drive the market up, pushing through this resistance level on the S&P 500 of about 4,200 or 420 on SPY. And I think that would push QQQ out of this wedge that we have, or not out of this wedge, but out of this channel that we have right here, breaking over 320 and maybe up to 335. That's going to be all dependent on Amazon's earnings, which earnings obviously is going to be a coin toss. Now, something that